Alright, I got a Kenmore Ultra Stich sewing machine, and it's model 13402. Co-worker at work gave me this. They were getting rid of it, and it has an issue, like when you hit the pedal on it, it's powered on, but when you hit the pedal on it, it doesn't really move. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take it apart and see if we can oil it and get it working again. A quick once over, and I have no idea how old this thing is. I haven't even Googled it yet, so I figured I'd just give it a shot and see. But I guess judging by this colorful owner's manual here, that it has some age on it. Alright, let me get the camera set up, and what we'll do is we'll take this apart because we got to open this cover, the top, down in here, and eventually flip it over and oil in underneath. So we'll just go through each step, try oiling it, massage everything, and see what that gets us. Alright, I'm going to set the camera up and be back shortly. Here's the diagram here, and everything that is, you see that really well. Let's see. Everything that's in white on the yellow background with the orange arrows is areas that we need to oil. So that's on the top, which took the screws out, pulled that out, and then we're doing the same thing on the bottom. This is the undercarriage, which I haven't gotten there yet, and on the front. So let's see, that's the front and the underneath there. So we'll start at the top and work our way around. Alright, so let's start the back here. So we need to get some oil in there. Need to hit down in here. This shaft. this gear, but that looks like it still has grease in it. I'm going to skip that one. Need to oil down here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go in here. And going down in here, so side. There's a spot on the front here. I'm trying to see if I can see where that's at. This guy, I suppose the one. Up here on this. This is my first time doing this, so I'm not going to be completely accurate, but we'll figure it out. And there's a rod in here. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off, reposition this, and do the underside and in the front here, down underneath where you can't see where I'm pointing. But it's going to be, because this thing weighs a ton, it's like all constructed out of metal. Let's see. Just from this illustration here, it's going to be down in this section down here is where I'm going to be working. You can't even see where I'm pointing. Right here. Down in here. So I need to flip this to get down in there. I oiled what was in here. Which in this diagram, it shows the various assortments in here you're supposed to oil. I oiled in there, so that's done, and the things on the top section in here is what we just did. So let me shut the camera off, reposition this thing because it weighs like, I don't know, 20 pounds. Reposition it, and I'll turn the camera back on and I'll actually take it out of the cradle, show you the section in the front over here, and then down below. Alright. Alright, I got it flipped over, bottom is open, and right in here is where I was oiling. So right here, that shiny shaft that's back there in the back, down on this side, like where those screw heads are, and up here at the top. So let's hit the bottom and see how this goes. Here's the diagram. So anywhere that there's a little arrow is where we're going to be oiling. So let's see if we can get this set. I need a bigger workbench. Let me see if I can set the camera behind me, because I need my other hand, so it's kind of hard to film this and work with only one hand. Alright, and here we go. Here we go. Alright, so... wow. It's like some of these areas, like how are you supposed to get in there? Yeah, let's see if we can get this one here. It's supposed to be back here. So I got that one. And I'm assuming it's the area behind this guy, which I might have to flip this over to do that. Let's see how I get it in there otherwise. So, going in here. And the spot back on this. And down in here. Let's crank the crank and see what that does. Somehow seem to think I got them all. I don't know if it's the age of the belts, but I think what's happening is when I crank that crank, let's pull you out of the harness, it's going to be bumpy. When I crank the crank back here, let's see if this will focus. The belt on the motor is not turning. If I turn it really slow, it'll crank just a little bit. It sounds like the belt is slipping. Let me see if I can pull this apart anymore to get back in there to those belts and see if I can clean them, see what that will net me. Alright, let me shut the camera off, fiddle around with that, and I'll be back.